So hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new, I am Cassie. What's up and welcome to my channel. So we're just gonna go ahead and start out, and of course I say this in all of my videos, I have no idea what I'm gonna be doing, but I know today I'm gonna be using this Essence Prime Studio Mattifying Pore Minimizing Primer with black clay. So it's with black clay. So someone asked me the other day if I've used the Essence primer, but I didn't know which one they meant because they do have a couple of them. But I did grab this one. It was on sale at Ulta yesterday. I'm pretty sure it was like $2.50. But anyways, here it is right here. So we're just gonna go in, we're gonna put this on the face and see what happens. Oh, and it's like already, so we're like at high elevation, so every time I open products, a lot of the time they just kind of like start squirting out before even touching them. It's really crazy, but it never happened in Florida, but it's because of the elevation. So it smells good. It smells like kind of like a man's perfume. No, it kind of smells like an air freshener. Like you just cleaned your carpet kind of a vibe. I don't know. So we're putting all over the face. It is gray, but it did go in clear, which is nice. I mean, shit, it is. I have to close this up. It just literally squirted all over the counter. All right, feels nice and it smells nice. Feels nice on the skin. I can never notice too much, like when I first put it on, a lot of people can tell like, oh yes, this is a good primer. It minimized my pore before putting products on. But I can never notice that. I have to like wear it throughout the days and decide if I like it or not, but it went in really good. It's not too sticky or tacky, and it definitely, it's already in my skin. So today we're going to be using the NYX Born to Glow Naturally Radiant Foundation. This is in the color Vanilla, and I'm just going to go ahead and start putting this all over my face. And honestly, it smells like I just like cleaned the carpet or cleaned the house and put a lot of cleaning product, which is not a bad smell from that primer. It smells pretty good. So I touch base in this in like one of my other videos if it's up before this one. But I'm gonna show you guys a little trick that I learned. I'm gonna say this in all my videos. I'm just gonna start doing it. But I learned how to get rid of smile lines, not like 100%, but it really reduces it. So what I do is I start putting the foundation on my face and just put it everywhere and leave the leftover product not on these smile lines. So like don't put it on the smile lines yet. And then you're gonna start smiling. You're gonna start smiling and then put it over it. And then after you start blending it in, you can tell there's a line there. But what I do is I just take it, this is the same for the chin and right here area. I just take whatever's left over and put it there. And then I just start putting it right over here, like not caking a lot of product on. It has really helped me doing that, and I love it. I learned this from a girl in a YouTube video, so I have it listed on my other video. I'm not gonna keep mentioning like this step in all my videos, but if you guys ever like need to know a detailed routine of it, just let me know. So I just went ahead and I was testing that out right here to see. So I bought the concealer that I have from the e.l.f. concealer is very, very white. As you can tell, obviously this is kind of like more my skin tone. This is a darker foundation, but it's just, I feel like this is still too dark for this foundation. So I'm just gonna put a couple little spots right there. And I'm just gonna mix it very, very lightly with the original. So this one, this is the e.l.f. Cosmetics 16-Hour Camo Concealer. This is Fair Warm. I don't know how it's Fair Warm, literally not Fair Warm at all. And I believe this was the second color, at least when I bought it at the store it was. I'm gonna have to look online to see, but like this is way darker than that. And this is Light Sand, which I can see Light Sand, but this is not Fair Warm. I always say that. So I'm just gonna put a little 1, 2, 3, just like a little bit, because this concealer is very, very, very covering and I don't really want to use too much today. So I'm just blending that out under the eyes, and then I'll take whatever's left over and put it like on my forehead, nose area. So now for setting the makeup, we're going to go in with the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Magic Star translucent powder right here. I've been really loving this powder. It honestly just smells like cotton candy, like candy floss, like, you know, the sugary goodness. And I always say this, but literally when it drops down on my face, it tastes good too. So I'm gonna take my brush right here. This is the Morphe M4 38 brush. Love this brush. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start packing it under my eyes very heavily and kind of let it sit there, but not like fully baking it, if that makes sense. And then I'm gonna blend out my eyelids and pack it on the eyelids as well. And what I like to do is after that baking, I like to just dust it right here over the smile lines, chins, and upper lip area. So that's what I like to do. I feel like that kind of just sets it without like caking it up fully. So that's been helping. So what I've learned with setting the makeup, like caking the powder on my face without like really fully baking it, is that whenever I let it sit like that for a little bit, it's more smooth under the eyes. So if there's any fallout, it doesn't really stick as much. Not with every eyeshadow palette, because some palettes just have too much fallout, but this really does help kind of smooth it down. Okay, so now I'm just dusting it off. I don't really let it sit too much, like I'm not trying to bake it too much, as it does like brighten the under eyes, and I'm not really into that today. But I am dusting that off, and then I'm gonna go into the sponge and just start patting it into the skin. Everywhere I just put that powder, it really just helps push it in so it's not like as cakey and it's in the skin more. I did get some powder on my nose, so now I have to put powder all over my nose. My nose does not do well with powder at all. It's really annoying, but if like a tiny flake gets on it, this happens with all of my skin, but if a tiny flake gets somewhere, it like oxidizes and just like turns a different color as a spot on your nose or face, and it's so annoying. So then I have to dust it off. I'm gonna put too much, honestly, but it's so annoying. Yeah, it's like separating on my nose. That's what happens every time a little bit of powder gets on it. And I am not going into the brows yet, but damn, I really need to like do my brows, like pluck them, because they're looking pretty rough right now. All right, so for blush and a little bit of a glow today, I'm gonna be taking the I Love Revolution palette right here. It is the Peach and Glow palette. Very cute packaging on the outside, and it's really, really pretty to use. I'm gonna take my e.l.f. Cosmetics 103 brush, and I'm gonna go into this color and very lightly on that side and start putting it on the cheeks. I've been really liking to put my blush upwards, kind of like I'm contouring, like a contoured blush kind of vibe, so it's not like as rounded out this way. It just really helps. I don't know, I've just been liking it lately. I don't even know what it helps, it just looks good. Alright, so after that, what I like to do is I kind of like to blend it out right here and a little bit on the cheeks, just very lightly, so it gives a nice soft blend. So now I'm going to go into this bronzer. This is the Essence Sun Club Matte Bronzing Powder. This says it's for darker skin. It's in the color Sunny, but I'm going to be honest, I never bought the lighter skin one. That was like all they've had. I've always wanted to use this at Ulta whenever I go. It's all they've ever had, and it is like so light. I don't think it's like even like any light skin is going to use, I don't think. Maybe, honestly, but this one just seems like what I'm gonna use. I'm probably gonna fail at it, but I feel like that's not too dark. So I'm gonna go in with my Morphe M530 brush. I'm gonna start contouring and bronzing with this in the cheeks, going up high, and I might go into a bigger brush to kind of fluff it, blend it out. Oh yeah, this is not dark at all. It smells really good, so I'm just gonna stay into this brush and just kind of push it into the cheeks. Okay, so I'm really liking that. I feel like it gave a very nice bronze. I feel like this looks really, really good with my skin tone. This worked really, really well. I liked it. It blended out super nicely. Beautiful color. But keep in mind, this is for dark skin, but it's not. So I hope they have a darker one for dark skin, because this is pretty light to me. So for highlighter today, we're gonna go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Amrezy Highlighter, and such a beautiful, beautiful golden glow. So I'm gonna go in with the Doll 10 Prepping Perfector brush right here, part of the Makeup Molly collection. Just going in, putting it on my cheeks, nose, forehead, chin, everywhere. I'm now just going to start pushing the sponge into the skin, So it just gives a nice blend where I put it. Even though I like that beaming glow, I still like to blend it in so it's not like sitting on the face. Just depends on the day, but that's what I like to do sometimes. Alright, so I love the Morphe sprays. I really love the Jeffree Star Morphe spray, but the original is my favorite. The Jeffree Star one's cool, but I don't really like the scent. But the original is so good. So this is part of their, I don't know, it's called the Set the Scene. This is the Continuous Setting Mist, Morphe. It's like galactic. It's part of their collection with this palette I'm going to be using today. So I saw it at the store. I'm pretty sure they raised the prices because I'm pretty sure the spray was originally like $12 and I'm pretty sure I got it for $16. I'm pretty sure they raised the price. Not sure, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I was like, damn, that's expensive. So just spraying this on my face. I'm gonna spray it out first. Okay. So that sprays out really, really nicely. My Jeffree Star one's kind of messed up. It doesn't really spray evenly. It kind of sprays like this and nothing comes out like the middle, if that makes sense. This one did, I don't know, it wasn't as good as the original spray, but this one's still got a really nice spray. I really love the very soft spray so it's not splattering all over my face. And I'm actually gonna go ahead and spray some more on my face, and then I'm gonna do my brows off camera. So now we're going on to the eyes. Of course, just did the brows off camera. And for brows, actually, I use the GlamLite brow pomade right here in medium brown. Really love this. It's really, really nice. So now we're gonna go into this palette right here. So when I saw this online, I was like, whatever. But when I saw it in person at Ulta yesterday, I was like, fuck, I have to pay $42 for this because it looked really, really pretty. So this is the 39L Hit the Lights Artistry palette. So very, very big, of course. The outside packaging is what got me the most because, you know, it's very galactic and I love galactic shit. Galaxy, hit me up. So anyways, I'm gonna open it up because this shit's so pretty and I didn't even check it yet, so hopefully it's not like broken. Okay, so the outside packaging is just as beautiful. Here it is. It just, you know, of course, really mimics the, you know, the box, but it looks so pretty, so, you know, like holographic, beautiful. And then we open her up. Oh, and that's cool. Is it like, oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so this comes on it right here, and this just shows, Bianca Loves Makeup 91, Extuli, and then Kalita MUA, and Victim Ram, I don't know. But it's really cool because it shows like the squares that they created with the names of the colors on it. So that's really, really cool. And then we're gonna open up this beautiful baby right here. So very, very beautiful. Of course, you can see it as the style of the James Charles palette with the very big middle, but this is just so pretty. I love the colors in it. Of course, like what stands out to me is always the neon colors and then the glitters. Like this whole middle row is just stunning. And then right here, these two shades right here are like thick glitters. I swatched those two shades in the store, so I really want to use those, but I might save those for my holiday looks. So I really want to use all of these neon colors, but I think I'm gonna only use this one right here, this neon color today, because I'm going out. I do want to be bold, but I don't want to be too bold because I'm dressing like a bum today, so I'm not. Ooh, these are really pretty colors. Like, I just want to use all of them. Oh my god. Alright, so I'm going to go into this brush right here. This is the Mata Pro BMX-466 shade brush. So it's like a blending but flat brush. It's going to be so hard to show you guys this palette because it's so big, but I'm going to go into this color right here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to start building this up into the crease, and I'm not blending it up. And then I want it to be sharp, but I don't feel like putting tape right here because it always rubs off my foundation right there, and then it never goes back on when I try to put it back on. So I'm going to start flicking it out and then creating a V shape right there, and then start really building up that color into the crease. So far, it's really, really pretty, and it's blending really, really nicely, and it honestly just looks really, really pretty. Which Morphe shadows really never disappoint me. They're actually the shadow and brand that actually got me into makeup. Of course, I had like makeup, like, you know, you know, like those little basic Urban Decay Naked palettes, but like these are really what got me into my fun, creative looks, and I just really love Morphe. So I'm literally just continuously packing this into the crease because I don't think I'm gonna use many colors. So really just packing this in, just kind of very softly diffusing that outer part. I don't want to be too sharp, but don't want it to be too smoked out either. So very little fallout, not too bad. I do wish there was none because it did stain my cheek a very little bit, but not too bad. And I went ahead and sharpened it up just a very little bit because I did get the powder down where I didn't want it. So I did sharpen it up a little bit. You can still see that concealer line because every time I do that, you can see the line. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take this brush right here. This is literally a paint brush, and I don't like the concealer that we use under the eyes for my lid area. It always like creases and cakes up, so I don't like that. So I'm gonna try to use the foundation we use, just so I'm not like using multiple different products. So I'm gonna try to use that to cut the crease. We're just literally gonna do like a half cut crease. We're not going too deep, just a half cut crease and kind of blending it. Okay, so I'm actually gonna kind of flick out this, just the top part, literally just the top part, like that. I'm gonna keep that top part kind of flicked out and then keep the bottom space right here just as a half cut crease. So I went ahead and set it off camera with the translucent powder because I had to get really close up. But now we're going to go into, with a flat brush, and we're going to go into this color right here, which is a very like neon yellow shade. It's like a neon yellow, kind of a light hue green, but neon yellow. This is the Luxie 246 Precision Crease Brush right here. And I'm just picking up that color. We're going to pick it up very heavily and just lay it all over where we cut and put concealer at. It's not showing up good. Hopefully it looks good. So I'm just gonna try packing it on. Alright, so this color is kind of disappointing. It's very patchy. You guys probably can't see it on camera, but it's very patchy and not sticking to certain areas, but it's also just, it's too light of a yellow. I wanted more pigment. Alright, so I just wiped off that brush and now I'm going to go into this color right here, which kind of looks like it has a green and yellow reflex to it. It's not going to be a pure shimmer, I don't believe. It's going to be like a over the lid kind of color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it on the brush and not tap it off and not wet it first. And I'm just going to start laying it. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so I'm going to pick it up on my finger and start laying that over the lid. Yeah, this ain't working good. I don't like this colors that I use. It's kind of like wiping off that color. So I'm just gonna put a little bit more on this eye right here just so it matches. And then we're gonna do something else. So I'm now gonna take this small brush. We're gonna go into this creamy color right there. And we're just gonna start using it to diffuse that very bright color shade. Taking on this very, very pointed brush, that first shade we used, that, I don't even know what to call it, like a purpley kind of color, but it's like different. This is the AOA Studio E134 brush. So what I'm doing is I'm just taking it and kind of sharpening up the areas that I want to be sharper, where like kind of the yellow shade followed through, and you know, just kind of sharpening it up. Maybe where the concealer's messed up at. Alright, and now I'm taking that same color in that first brush and we're just going to start blending out the yellow shade, kind of making an ombre effect just right here so those two colors blend together. Just right here, not at the kind of flipped out wing we did. Alright, so off camera, because it's really hard to be really steady, I just took this eyeliner and just you know, kind of just drew it right over the lash line area. This is the GlamLite Calligraphy eyeliner. I love this so much. It's so nice and it works so well. So I just did that to kind of add a little bit of detail. I wasn't vibing for a wing for this look, and yeah. Alright, so I'm going to go in with this color right here. I'm going to take that color on this Morphe E36 brush right here. Just a little bit of a tiny, very lightly taking it. And I'm going to start running it under the lash line area. I'm going to take that fluffy brush we were using in that first color that we used to blend out the top shade. I'm going to use it and just start blending it under the eyes. Smoke it out. So I just cleaned off this brush right here with this and a little bit of spray. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it and kind of point it out so it's nice and sharp for the brow bone area. This brush right here is the Crown C 513 brush. And now we're going to go into this color right here. This color is very, very pretty and it's just calling my name. So I'm going to take it very lightly pointed. And I'm going to start putting it on the brow bone area, probably right across the entire brow bone. And now picking up that same color and just putting it on the inner corner. Alright, so now I'm going in with my current favorite. This is the Essence I Love Extreme Crazy Volume Mascara. And I'm just putting this on my top and bottom lashes. Alright, so now I'm going to go in with this Essence lipstick. This is in the color This Is Nude. I've used their lipsticks before, but I've never used this style formula. So I'm just going to take this, looks really, really pretty, and put it on my lips. So this lip color and lip formula is so nice. That went on so nicely. It feels so comfortable on the lips. It wasn't sheer, it just went on so nicely and it feels so good, and it actually has like a nice little taste to it. I am loving this color and this just feels so nice. Alright, so that is everything for this video. I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I really like how I ended up turning out. I do wish that yellow color was a lot more pigmented and better. So I probably won't use that again unless I'm like fluffing it into the crease or something. But I really like how this turned out. I think it looks really, really good. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you did, please make sure to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys in my next video.